Hey everybody, it's Zertic here once again with an update video for Ballistic Overkill. So, for the past two updates that they had, 1.1.8 and 1.1.9, they've had big enough updates to go over to actually inform you guys about what's been happening in the game. So, no more health dispensers. In fact, what they did was they put in some health packs, mini and large, and they give a variation of health and recharge at different times. So we're going to go right into that and show you guys what they do. So the other part of this video is going to go into where the new locations of the med packs are going to be. So for the new locations, there's going to be FFA and Team Deathmatch variations, and this is where the med packs are going to be in the middle of the map, or by your base, and not inside your base, while the other ones that are going to be inside your base are going to be both King of the Hill and Capture Point mode. So for the next part is going to be infinite reserve ammo. So no longer we're going to have to be picking up ammo with the Vanguard or be going to ammo stations, but instead we're just going to be able to just keep firing and firing and reload, and that'll pretty much be our new weapon system. But instead of getting ammo like a grenade from a health station, you're going to be regenning them every 30 seconds. And in return, Grenadier will also have the 6 seconds just because of how he deals with grenades and that kind of thing. So what they did was they changed how secondary functions worked with certain guns. So what they did was they added kind of a 6-second cooldown instead of a stockpile of ammo, since they are now doing the infinite ammo system. And they are going to be planning on using the new UI to show off when they're going to be on cooldown or off cooldown. And you can see that how I use a Coyote as the shotgun, or I can use like LMG, and there's a side option of a grenade launcher. And this is going to be a little bit more interesting on how the secondary function is going to be used now. What they also did was they added a feature to switch classes in the classes menu by doing WS up or down and 1, 2, or 3 to switch out your loadouts. It's a small little feature, but it does go a long way. Alright, so this is the second part of the update video that I am making right now. So I did not go over all of the weapon balancing issues and all the skill balance stuff that they did in the last update. So if you actually want to see that, I'm going to put the link in the description so you can read it fully if you would like to do that. But I'm just going over the main things that I see that I really like. And now I'll be going into the second part here. So a very interesting update to the game has happened with this new update. So what happened was they just completely scrapped the idea of a secondary weapon and now let you have the ability to use 2 primaries or 2 secondaries. You can literally use any weapon that you want in the second slot as long as it's not the same weapon that you're using in your primary. So this obviously gives you a lot more variation in what you want to use. You could use 2 sniper rifles, 2 grenade launchers, 2 pistols. It's really up to you on what you're going to be doing. And this opens up to more class variation on your builds, so you can pretty much go crazy now with this. So this part of this video is going to be considering what kind of new weapons have been added with this patch. There's going to be a lot of new weapons for each specific class except the Grenadier, sadly. And there's going to be kind of a new variation of how they're going to be able to be played, since they are now able to use secondaries as their primaries and whatnot. One of the more interesting changes to a class was the Shadow. The Shadow now has the ability to have quieter stealth, and you won't be able to hear your teammates stealthing. And if you actually hear them, you're going to know that it's the enemy and it's been dulled down for sound. But you're going to see all these new weapons, and some of them are really good, and some of them a little bit controversial and probably should be balanced a little bit better. But anyway, hope you guys see these really cool weapons that have been added right back into the game. last thing I'm going to be talking about in this update is going to be the new weapon comparison that they're going to be having. It made it seem a little bit easier to find out which guns are going to be a more improvement or a little bit of a downgrade from the weapon you're currently using. I find that this weapon is a little bit more cleaner, or this one is going to be a little bit more harder to use, but overall I think it looks a little bit better from the previous version we had. Alright, thank you all for watching. It's been a pleasure to actually make this whole update video. It's kind of reinvigorated a new interest for Ballistic again, and put me right in the mood of making old videos for you guys. So for the new editing kind of way I've been doing this, can you guys tell me in the comments below if this was pretty good, or I could have improved slightly in specific ways? But anyway, I'll see you guys on the next video that I'm making for you guys.